When we observe the history of post-independent India, very few prime ministers in the history of this country have done uh, some substantial amount of achievements. Particularly, I would say five prime ministers have done a huge impact on Indian history. It all began with Jawaharlal Nehru, followed by the next most important was Indira Gandhi, and really after that, somebody who gave a really stable government for a prolonged period was Vajpayee. Manmohan Singh, the fourth most important prime minister, and Narendra Modi in the past 10 years now, or 11 years to be honest. See, in total, after independence, India had about 14 prime ministers. The beauty of India's republic is every prime minister has given his own version of prime ministerialship for India. You must understand the Prime Minister of India is actually the chief executive of the government of India, and also is also primus inter pares, chairman of the Union Council of Ministers. Although the President of India is the constitutional, nominal, and ceremonial head of the country, in practice, to be honest, the de facto head of the state of India is the Prime Minister and his chosen Council of Ministers. The Prime Minister is the leader of a party by majority from the Indian Parliament. Look, he can come either from Lok Sabha or from Rajya Sabha, which is obviously the Parliament is the most important legislative body of the Republic of India. Prime Minister and their cabinet are all times responsible to Lok Sabha. The Prime Minister ranks third in the order of precedence. Look, order of precedence in India is basically a list in which the functionaries or dignitaries of India work. Now, at this stage, the first important person, number one in the order of precedence in India, is the President of India. After the President of India, which is currently Draupadi Murmu ma'am, it is the Vice President, the C.P. Radhakrishnan, the new Vice President who's been elected. Third is the Prime Minister of India. Okay, so seeing other things about the Prime Ministers, look, the Prime Minister comes through the support of the majority of the members of Lok Sabha, who are directly elected for a period of 5 years, and the Prime Minister is the presiding member of the Council of Ministers of the Union Government. Now, remember that according to Article 75, Clause 3 of the Lok Sabha, the Prime Minister and his Council assists the President in operations of the President, of how the President runs the country. By virtue of Article 74 of the Constitution, such aid and advice of Prime Minister and his Council is binding on the President. As of today, guys, there have been 14 Prime Ministers. Jawaharlal Nehru was the first Prime Minister of India, serving the Dominion for a period from 15th August 1947 to 26th of January 1950. And he was then the Prime Minister of Republic of India until his death in May 1964. If you observe, Jawaharlal Nehru has been the Prime Minister of India for a period of 16 years and 286 days. A lot has been achieved during his period. So his first term, technically 47 to 50, he was under King George VI because India was a dominion. But his second, third, and fourth term, it was under the President. Initial 2 terms, he was under President Rajendra Prasad. Third term, he was under President Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. After a small, small period of 1 year gap by Lal Bahadur Shastri, the next most important and stable Prime Minister has been from 1966 to 77, Indira Gandhi. 11 years, 59 days, and during his period, we've seen so many changes. We've seen internal security issues, we've seen Operation Blue Star, we've seen India becoming an interventionist and kind of having very technically hard relationships with our neighbors, a victory in war with Pakistan, the growth of Tamil Eelam and internal security issues within Sri Lanka, which Sri Lanka blames on India, and the most important, emergency. Then for a brief period of instability happened in the coming of Morarji Desai, Charan Singh, who kind of didn't do much. Again, Indira came back, but unfortunately Indira died. She was killed actually. Indira's son was Rajiv Gandhi, 1984 to 1989, 5 years and 32 days. Rajiv Gandhi was really good. He was destined to be a very long prime minister until, unfortunately, Liberation Tigers of Tamil, a terrorist organization from Sri Lanka, killed him. In fact, blasted themselves in front of him. Then again, India went into coalition problems, no stable government until a minority government came. PV Narasimha Rao, 4 years, 330 days, 1991 to 1996. Narasimha Rao provided grand stability for us. Although he was a minority government, during his period, we had the greatest period, which is the liberalization, privatization, globalization period. But after Narasimha Rao government's fall, again we went into a coalition for a brief period until the coming of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, the first proper full-term serving non-Congress Prime Minister, 1998 to 2004. Vajpayee ji, he started under K.R. Narayanan and continued with APJ Abdul Kalam. 6 years, 64 days. One of his greatest achievement, which I think during his period, was the testing of the nuclear power and also the Kargil war. And then for a stable 10 years and 4 days, we had Manmohan Singh ji. Manmohan Singh was the leader of the Congress and United Progressive Alliance. And during his period, India saw new heights of growth, development, and we even signed a civil nuclear liability deal and agreement with America. America came down on really good terms with us. From 2014, we've had another series and long period of stable government with Narendra Modi. At this stage, doing 11 years, 122 days. So technically, Narendra Modi is the second longest serving Prime Minister of India. He's already overtaken Indira Gandhi, and he's just about another 4 years short of Jawaharlal Nehru. Now, each of these Prime Ministers have given their good impacts, guys. Modi ji's period has been quite big. We've seen 2 full presidents, Ramnath Kovind, Draupadi Murmu ma'am. 3 terms have happened with him. Growth has been substantial. India has already become a $4 trillion economy. We're going for a long period. Overall, if you observe, in the entire history of this country, Congress, Indian National Congress, has had a big period with prime ministerships, and second largest has been the Bharatiya Janata Party. Bharatiya Janata Party has done for a substantially good period, and if you see in terms of numbers, the total period of the total 14 prime ministers, 7 prime ministers was from Congress. Total 54 years, 166 days. BJP has had 2 prime ministers, 17 years and 202 days. And there have been others like Janata Dal United and all these minor coalition players who's played, one way or the other, good role with prime ministers. Okay, that's a short view about prime ministers, guys. This is very important for you. Please keep a track of it and like, subscribe, and share this video. And please do support us. And we'll be putting more and more interesting videos on this particular YouTube channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me at Real Motivation Monk, and do watch my Instagram channel also at Real Motivation Monk. See you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.